Hello, this is the first video, apart from the introduction. So, I'm gonna talk about how the world works. I think I have a world around here, yeah. So, how the world works. I always have this here, so this is not scripted. And nothing is scripted, as you may figure out. Um, so, basically, we live on a planet, right? In a big universe, which I recommend you to really don't care a lot about the universe because we're so small and the universe so big. But so it's not worth it trying because we're not capable enough of figuring out the universe. So it's okay to figure out the world first. Okay, so the world. This is the world. We have oceans. We have continents. So land. And we have life in this planet which is called Earth, right? The thing is, uh, what are the relevant things, the relevant aspects about it? So, um, people is kind of the interactions between people on stuff built by people, and what people does is basically what we refer as how the world works, right? So apart from that, we can say that it has a changed weather, it can have earthquakes, and it's spinning around the sun, and that's we can see some in some parts of the world kind of different to the others, climate change, whatever, right? But that's kind of the natural way of how the world works. We have species life that reproduce, and that's that's it, as simple as that. But now, how the world works in terms of people, right? Because people, I mean humans, are the most advanced life form in this planet. So we have a lot of structures. We do a lot of complex things. We have done a lot of things, really. Okay, so how the world works? Well, first of all, how humans work. Well, humans reproduce. We're you're male or female in terms of biological uh, capabilities, and we can reproduce, right? That's why are we alive. That's why reproduction is important because it enables us to be alive, right? Otherwise, we won't uh, be alive, any of us, right? Okay, so reproduction is kind of the main trigger of the modern world, society, whatever. And when you have a lot of people that are living beings that can think, that are the most complex living being in a planet. So we won't talk about extraterrestrials beings because we that's not a very important thing because we don't care even if they exist. Why do I say this? Because if they exist, chances are they didn't contact us, and if they contact us, chances are that it doesn't really matter because the contact didn't make any uh, perceivable difference. So we'll forget for a moment about extraterrestrials. We will focus only on humans, right? Okay, so humans, we reproduce, right? And so I imagine I'm the subject of study here. So I'm 22 right now. I was a kid, right? I grown. I went to school. I learned to read. I learned to write. And now I've learned a lot of stuff on the internet, asking people whatever, right? I have friends. I go out, maybe have a girlfriend. Okay, so times goes by. I have a job, typical thing. Then I get married to a girl, right? So we have children. And this moment when we have children, we are touching this reproduction thing I was talking about. So, um, let's say we have a child, we have a daughter. His name is Rose or whatever. So Rose, uh, will kind of do the same in a cyclic way and keep going, keep going, keep going. So we have a sort of population, right, in the world, a community, a lot of individuals, right? A group of people. Humanity as a group of people, we can divide it by countries, languages, philosophies, religion, or whatever, right? So these people, this whole organism, I mean, this whole system of people, just a group of people, is determined by the actions of the individuals, right? So basically, individuals have different relationships, like family, friends, so people you know, family, friends, work, people related to work, and whatever. So people you relate to in some way, if it's family, whatever. And the rest, right? Okay, so that's kind of the relation of people. Then we have needs. So needs and desires, but both of them are kind of the behavior, right? Can be described as the behavior of individuals. So this behavior, when combined with every other behavior of every other individual, form what is how the world works. So we have needs. For example, we want to eat, and we won't be able to produce everything we want to consume, or we need or want or consume, right? So let's say I want potatoes, but I don't have a land. I don't know how to produce potatoes. I don't want to use my time producing potatoes, right? So there's where trade comes in. So I want to buy potatoes, so I will give someone something in exchange for potatoes, right? Someone that has potatoes, right? Okay, so I'm going to these, let's say a lady, Rachel, and I told her and I let her know that I want her potatoes. So I say I want to pay you with money, which is, it's a form of payment. It can be whatever. We don't care what it is. So just something that she will accept in exchange for potatoes, whatever it is, even bitcoins. Well, so whatever. So she accepts that in form of potatoes, and usually I won't be the only person she will sell to. So she will have maybe more clients, like tens of clients, let's say 80, right? So she will figure out how to produce potatoes to kind of satisfy the demand for potatoes by her clients, right? So she starts producing and start consuming, and maybe she hires someone. Okay, so she hires someone, and now she is exchanging someone's time for his or her, ability to help her craft potatoes or wash them or produce them, to then sell it to customers, to the 80 customers I just talked about. So money is actually what moves interested parts, right? So money is kind of this useful thing. So yeah, money is sometimes issued by governments, most of the time. That's kind of okay, but I think with the internet we can have a kind of a more effective way. Don't ask me how, but we will. A couple of years or something, kind of tokens, or kind of cryptocurrencies are just, kind of cryptocurrencies, not exactly, but yeah. So that's, I mean, money is important because it moves the world. So you fell in love with someone, and you're in your inner circle, where people interact with you not because money, because they like you. But outside that circle, the way you interact with people is with money. So yeah, that's kind of how it works.